My name is Serene Turpin, and welcome to Christ Tech. Today's topic is the power of emotions. Stay tuned. Your emotions are governed by your five senses: touch, taste, smell, hear, and see. If your five senses are the mashed potatoes of life, then your emotions are the gravy of human existence. For as long as I can remember, television has been training me how to respond to my emotions. If I feel disrespected or insulted, I can respond like Archie Bunker and give you a look and call you a name. I can insult you and taunt you as I dance away like George Jefferson. Or I could just warn you that you're making me angry like David Banner did before he became violent. Or if you say the wrong thing to me, I could just pull out my weapon and threaten you like Clint Eastwood. I had a lot of tools at my disposal to communicate my displeasure. You wasn't gonna bully me. My cartoons told me to set traps for you, defend myself, throw things at you, or work out and get stronger and fight back. What I was exposed to back then was the building blocks, the foundations of what we have today. Jerry Springer taught us, if you don't like somebody, when you cross paths with them, you fight them right then and there. So what if it's on TV? So what if other people are watching? So what if someone is recording it? You beat them down. Maury Povich taught us, whoever you're sleeping with or how many people you're sleeping with is your business, but somebody's going to have to take care of this baby. We grew up watching Flavor of Love and The Bachelor, and it taught us, you go get your man, fight for him, lie, steal, and cheat, because all is fair in love and war. Now we watch people dance on TikTok, eat chicken on YouTube, or showcase their cats. We are a I need to feel something society. Whatever makes us feel a certain way, whatever connects us to the way we want to feel, we tune into to watch. Politicians, advertisers, and Hollywood has always understood that they need to tap into our emotions, trigger our senses, meaning turn them on and then connect us to a particular emotion. Now we have a society where emotions run unchecked, and we want to walk it back now. We want to control it. We want to identify what's happening to people and explain to them what they're experiencing. We create occupations, support groups, coping strategies, medications, and a list of emotions, emoticons, and emojis to help you get to know you and to help you respond according to what you're feeling. Society wants to bottle your emotions and release them at the right time. You could no longer respond to everything with such extremes that it makes it seem like your feelings are on steroids. Remember, extremes are subjective. You can scream at the top of your lungs at a sporting event, but if you're watching that same sporting event by yourself, on your cell phone, while traveling by train or plane, it's inappropriate to have that same passion because now you're scaring people. God gives you five senses to interact with the world, but not to interact with Him. Why is it so hard to connect with God? It's because we want an emotional experience. We want to feel something. God is constantly telling us not to feel the way we feel because of a song, because of words. He said faith comes by hearing my words. God understood the power of repetition and programming. That's why He says meditate on my words day and night. God says it's unhealthy to allow certain music or words to program your thoughts. God says it can have dire consequences. God is like, shut it off, shut it down, or tune it out. We respond to God like, I grew up feeling this way and listening to people talk this way. Put on that thug music, blast that bass, and I'll fight you. Put on a certain song with a seductive melody, and I'll love you. Put on the right tunes, and I can vibe, dance, and get high all night. It's my defense mechanism. That's how I get what I want. It's part of my 10,000 hours of training. It's all I know. We tell God, I don't need to relate to you, God. God, you need to relate to me. We approach God as if he's like us, and it's his job to connect with our emotions on a human level. Some people approach God like, fine, I don't need feelings to understand you. My IQ is off the charts. I can intellectualize you. I'm smart enough to map you out with my mind. God is like, the beginning of wisdom is to know me. Lean not on what you understand about me. Focus on my words, what I do, and what I tell you I will do, because I will frustrate all your theories about me. The lens by which you see me is too small. You need to see me how I see myself, and not the way you want to see me or how you feel I should respond to you. It's not easy to serve God and reign in your emotions. It's not easy to learn to be content in any and every situation, but it's doable. Abraham had the faith to believe, but not the patience to wait, and it cost him something. Moses lost his temper one too many times, and it cost him something. Elijah believed things that wasn't true, and it cost him something. David let his passion get the best of him, and it cost him something. Jesus had one friend too many, and it cost him something. As humans, we try to use our skills and talents to communicate with God. We tell God, I got this intuition about me. I'm great at reading people. God said, the tools that make you exceptional in this world doesn't work on me. Actually, I'm taking away your sight because you walk by faith in me and not in what you see. You're a master craftsman. You're a talented clothing designer. You're great with your hands. You can tell the quality of a fabric or material by touching it. God said, I'm taking away your touch. You can't touch the fabric of my kingdom, and you're going to build it with invisible material. You're not going to be able to feel your way through this. My word is the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. A lot of us are drawn to scent. We love when something smells good. God said, you're drawn to aromas and fragrance. I'm the opposite of the smell of death. However, I'm spirit. You can't smell me. You can't see me. You can't touch me, but you must worship me in spirit and in truth. God is like, you're a foodie. You love different tastes and spices. That's your thing. I get it. You got that Andrew Zimmerman and Anthony Bourdain thing about you. But you can't live off food alone. The real nutrients is every word that comes out of my mouth. God says, actually, I'm going to heighten one taste and one experience over the rest. God says, taste and see that the Lord is good. How do you taste God? You taste his words by doing what he tells you to do, and then you wait for his results. God said, delight yourself in him, and he will give you the desires of your heart. If you delight yourself in God, your desires change, your emotions change, and the way you respond to things change. You become more like him and less like you, meaning you become aligned with God's desires, meaning you sound a lot more like Jesus. You start screaming out, here I am, Lord. Use me, Lord. I have come to do your will. My God. Thank you for checking out my channel, Christ Tech. As always, I'm just a technician in the kingdom of God. My job is to connect you, reconnect you, or provide the maintenance that keeps you up and running for Jesus. If you're still here and you're still listening to this, I think it's a good time right now that you hit that like button and subscribe down below. Thank you.